Hi everyone, welcome to the weekend Astro Forecast, September 8th to 10th, 2023. This weekend, I am going to use our dear astrology / cosmic dance in ways that are helping with displacement of Chiron in Aries that speaks of power, initiation. So, what keeps us from moving forward, and how can we resolve this aligning with the cosmic dance? This was revealed to me through my meditations as far as the guidance for this weekend, but also personal guidance, to look into the qualities of the elements, because they are part of the creative process from an idea to the final result. Let's first review what those qualities are. We have cardinal, fixed, and mutable. Cardinal is going to be the idea, the initiation. This is like what we should pay attention in terms of planets, in terms of elements, that is going to power us towards our creative power, our creative endeavors. So this is a lot of energy and guidance we're receiving from the cosmic dance, and we'll cover this after. Fixed element is the working horse, is what keeps us moving forward. This is the energy that we have to back up as far as the idea and how we're going to manifest it. So this is the progression. Then you have mutable. Mutable is the one that just hits the park. It's really getting you there. If there's anything to edit, to rewrite after we've reviewed those energies, this is in the mutable quality that we're going to see those things and pay attention. Okay, so this is a great tool as far as moving towards the creative manifestation of our desires, as we are also approaching the new moon energy September 14th in the sign of Virgo. Let's first start with the cardinal. We have that Chiron moon that's there with the collective north node. That means collectively we're receiving a lot of light, a lot of energy to pay attention to this wound of power. What keeps you from being on your highest path? What are the fears? What are the mental programs? What do we need to move forward? And this is where, if you have this to start with, I was like, well, it's a wound. How are we going to do this, Audrey? This is where you want to look at the other placement. So we have Mars, Pluto, and the moon in particular for this energy to initiate your power. Mars is in the degrees of Libra right now that is speaking of your routine, the quality of your routine. What are the things that you're doing, and what are the things that are benefiting you, and how to build a greater routine. Now, Mars being the teacher of energy in motion that leads you to action, you're going to want to review your emotional field. You're going to want to review what you still carry that is influencing your mind. This is the placement of Pluto here in the last degrees of Capricorn in retrograde that is trying to free you from your own mental prisons. So if you're still stuck with this, with the confidence, realize that it is a normal process for you currently to review this, because this is part of something that you're going to face energetically, cosmically, every now and then, and that means that it needs to be addressed, especially with Uranus and Jupiter right now, both in retrograde in Taurus, that are speaking of your self-love and your relationship to success. How confident are you in your success and your self-love is going to be your working horse, is going to make you move forward and keep on going. That means if you give up on an idea, this is revealing those wounds. And that means in order to heal this, you're going to want to go back to your programs, your emotions, your subconscious. This work might feel a little bit redundant because it's a back and forth, but when you're moving beyond this energy, with the mutable, we have the Sun and Mercury that is soon going to finish its retrograde, that are in those placements of your structure. The structure of how you build your life, of how stable you are on your own 2 feet, and also how devoted are you to this process? Because ultimately, if you're going to choose an easier path because it's less work, this is going to come back. There's no shortcut in Ascension. Sorry. Do not shoot the messenger. Then we have some beautiful energies here, because you're going to receive the Saturn energy and the Neptune energy, both in retrograde, are going to drastically quantum shift you. You're going to jump in a different timeline. You're going to end those doors more energetically than actual physically. This is what is really important. That means your attention that may have been kind of like fragmented on this topic, that past experience, that future feared of things that haven't happened yet. All those fragments, they need to be brought back within, and that means calling back your power. How to call back that power, how to make sure that you have that own structure that makes you move towards the materialization of your desires, of your intentions, of your goals. This is the beginning here. You got to review this. So if you're stuck with this energy and you're not getting to the final product, review this energy. For the ones that are interested, I'm launching this new reading that is about initiating your power, that is going to cover this dynamic. When I looked at my natal chart and those elements and qualities, I was blown away, because I had started since my spiritual awakening, my Kundalini awakening as well, to use that template. And I could see where I needed to put more energy in order to finalize. And it just brought me a lot of support as far as the understanding of my own creative patterns and power and template. Thank you so very much. I will see you in a couple days for the next week. Namaste.